Colleagues, so the big question, colleague, the big question is how can we get people more inspired? What we can do that people are more inspired in their research and in their work. So I'm Dr. Gil Dekel. I teach at the Open University on the design thinking module. I also work at the University of Southampton as an e-learning technologist, developing online program, working with academics. And my PhD, is looking at processes of inspiration and creativity. I'm looking at the process in which artists and other creative people are being inspired to create artwork and trying to document those steps so that you and I, so that all of us can learn from them and can be more creative in our work. I'm going to share my screen in a second, but before that, I'll ask you to have a pen and a piece of A4 sheet of paper because this is a practice hands-on activity. And that's it. And let me just share the screen. Coming up. Here you go, colleague. This is my contact details. You can contact me through this website. Don't worry, we will share it in the chat later on again. So 5 minutes introduction, and then we'll do a little activity. I found out that one of the biggest problem is that students cannot focus their ideas. They find it really hard to focus their thinking, their thoughts, and produce something which is meaningful and creative in their research. And this is because there are so many distractions out there. With so many distractions, how can students, and actually anyone, you and me, how can we all find a place of meaningful connection with ourselves where insightful ideas are coming up when there are so many distractions? So I'm proposing to use the draw your breath method, which is basically a reflective method. The method is using simple guided meditation, which we will do today, simple arts, so very simple arts, and technologies to build up deep relations with yourself and also with other people. Now, what happens when you build up those deep relations with yourself? What happens is that intuitive knowledge then rise up. Intuitive a priori knowledge simply come up and you're able to observe it. Now, what do we do when this intuitive knowledge is coming up and is rising up? How do we convert that into academic writing? So I have a separate presentation and tool where I teach us what do we do when we reach that stage. Today, we're only going to go through this stage. So today we're going to look only at how we reach. Today we look at how we are reaching intuitive knowledge. So how do we do that? We do that through engaging participants while they are still in the relaxed meditative states. So while you're still within that meditation, not after, not before, but while you're still relaxed, then I ask you to take your pen and to start to draw your breath, your breathing on the piece of paper. Now we know that art practice move people away from the comfort zone, right? This is what we need, to come beyond the comfort zone. Breathing, we know, is a very much individual activity. So together, you create something which reflects on yourself, and then you take ownership. It is yours. It is yours you have created it. It is something that you have created. It is all about knowing yourself, the great know thyself in this constructivist pedagogy. It's knowing while reflecting. This is the famous hand with the eye, the all-knowing hand. And we will do this activity in a second. In this link, I'll ask you to take a photo and upload your work. Don't worry, we will share this link in the chat in a minute. That is where you will upload your work. And to read the full article, where I talk more about technology and pedagogy, again, it's the same link. We will share it with you. I'm not going to talk anymore. You can read the full article, but now we're going to do some practice. So please, if you can have your A4 paper in front of you, a quick black marker or a pen, and later on I'll ask you to take photos of your work and to share it with us in this link. But now let's just get ready. I'm going to click here. Let's get ready, colleagues. So this is a hands-on practice on with your paper in front of you, and your pen in front of you. We're actually going to go through a very short 5 minutes maximum meditation. So just follow me, colleagues. And as you are with your back rooted on the chair, your legs straight, rooted on the floor, and gently you can just close your eyes. This is your standard, your normal meditation, starting as you would always do with your eyes closed, relaxing, listening to my voice. Very individual, we're all together, but notice that there is a staircase in front of you in this quite dark room all around. It feels safe. It feels something like you know it, you've been there, but you're quite curious about this staircase. So we're walking towards the staircase, you're at the top, and gently you take one step down. Step number 9. Going down gently to step number 8. Looking around you, you start to notice your body as you move to step number 7. And as you do, you start to sense your breathing in and out into step number 6. Going down to step number 5, you feel yourself more heavier, but calmer. And as you go down to step number 4, your breathing becomes lighter. You breathe in and out. And your pace starts to follow your breathing, going to step number 3, 2, 1. And with your eyes closed, you notice how the air in the room is filling up your lungs and the air is coming out, drawing in and drawing out. And as you do, you become lighter in and out, smoother in and breathing out. And the energy is following you into your body in and out. You become more relaxed, more attuned to this joyful journey in your body. A deep breath in, and your breathing out is like the wind in summer. And you breathe in the nature around you and breathe out livelihood, as if there was a forest around you and inside you. And your breath is that which starts from the sky, from nature, going into your body and gently going outside. You are one with the essence, which is the whole, the complete. And as you do, breathing in and out, I will ask you to now open your eye, open your eyes, and gently hold the pen and the paper, and gently keep on breathing. And with your first breath in and out on the paper, first dot, and you can have your eyes closed, and your hand is following your breath, drawing a line in and a line out. I will give you a second, listen to your breathing and continue line, drawing in and out, in and out. And I will be silent, continue this walk, listen to yourself for the next 30 seconds, just continue. A few more seconds of you breathing in Drawing a line, breathing out, drawing a line. And so colleague, last 5 seconds. And I will ask you now to take a photo with your camera, and I'm going to share the link where you will upload your work. Right there, if you can please upload your work. And if you don't mind to write a few reflections about your experience, obviously this could be 10 minutes meditation. I just did 5 minutes, but you can type your reflection. I'll give you a minute to do so. When you're ready, taking a photo with your mobile phone and uploading to this page, and the link is in the chat box. While you do, you can also start typing questions if you have in the chat box. There's always a sense of appeasement after a meditation. It's kind of silence, quiet. Thank you very much. I can see that the work are starting to come. I hope that you can see on my screen. Yes, you can. And two first work are quite similar. And the third one, which is just coming, as you can see, it's much more round. Now we do have some 15 minutes, colleagues. So with your permission, I will looking at the first one, the yellow one right here. Creative breathing pattern, absolutely. And if I may jump to this one here, no specific reason, just because it's so curvy. And look at the beautiful way that the line moves. It's coming up in a second. In a so-called circles, and then, is it shallow? I don't know. Is this edgy? Right here on the corners? I don't know. This is something to ask as we are loading the projects. Right here, this is so interesting. I don't know if the direction is correct. Is it going up, or should I need to rotate it 90 degrees? But there is a strong line, and then the breathing has changed. Of course, today we don't have time to analyze it properly, but with student, then you would sit and you would reflect on what happened. Actually, there is a text, the forest and the breathing relaxing. Okay, so it was a relaxing feeling. And it needs to rotate. I will rotate it 90 degrees to the left, I think. I will rotate it at one point. I can't do it here, but I will do it later on. And right here, look at that beautiful. Is it a cloud? May I ask the colleague if they can share? Because I've never seen a breathing which ends and starts at the same point. Beautiful experience. I will let you to type your answer if you're comfortable with, and this time, yeah. Okay, so whilst you're uploading, colleagues, I will share with you that in class, this method is beneficial because what you see in front of you is that this work, for example, it belongs to you, whoever did it, it's yours. I cannot criticize it. I cannot say, no, it's not correct. It is correct. This is your breathing, this is your pattern. And therefore, you becoming the author of this work. The students are becoming the author of what they do, and they take responsibility. But it's not just that. Also, your work is now situated against other colleagues' work. Here's further works. And any single work in this Padlet is correct. We're creating something which is correct. There is no wrong and there is no right. No one can judge your work. This gives voice to any groups of people, especially to groups of people that are not represented usually. It gives them the voice to know that individually they've created something which is 100% authentic, 100% correct and true to themselves, and also which is relevant while it is situated among other students' work. So we have created a canvas, a single artwork, if you like, which is made of individual work. On a singular level, it is correct. This is mine. This is my breathing pattern. This is my art. And on collective level, we are all together in it, sitting one next to the other. Using technology, beginning with just the breathing, and then just technology of pen on a paper, and then technology of your mobile phone, taking a camera, and then advanced technology of putting it on an online canvas. And so, colleagues, that is my short presentation today. I think I have a few more minutes if anyone has a deep question. Catherine is writing, I drew the journey, steps, and she drew the forest as well. And the same in Helen and Excel. So that is the journey into the forest, if I'm correct. So this is here, the line is the journey into the forest. Beautiful insight, beautiful thought. And if you want to share a few more questions, I think we have a few more minutes just for last questions. The link to the article where I talk more is the same link. It's right here. It's this page. If you scroll down, you can then read more about the pedagogical relevance of this project. And we will also share the PowerPoint later on. So that will be all for myself. I will stop sharing.